Hi everyone, this is Matt the Franchise, or some of you guys know me as Matt Rivera. This past week, an unfortunate event has happened. We have lost somebody in our community. Jaydan Thompson unfortunately passed away on June 15th, 2017, at the age of 18. He was battling bone cancer for about 2.5 years, and unfortunately the warrior earned his wings on Sunday night. So tonight, I would like to read my speech that I was going to read at the funeral. Unfortunately, due to time restraints, I was unable to do so at the funeral, but I figured it would be nice to actually share these stories with all of you guys. The name of this is called The Heart of a Warrior. Now, I know a lot of people know Jaydan's passion for Disney. However, I knew Jaydan as a Chuck E. Cheese fan. I met Jaydan on July 23rd, 2011 at the Irving Chuck E. Cheese's during our Chuck E. Cheese fan convention, better known as Cheesevention. This was the 8th installment of our event. Back then, he was young and had a big heart, and was actually my height back then too. I remember him and his brothers all having camcorders out and filming Chuck's performances at the Irving Chuck E. Cheese when Chucky did his performances that day. Unfortunately, I missed those performances because I was in the restroom. The one memory that stands without the most that from that day specifically was when Chucky was doing his march around the showroom. Jaydan was the first kid to follow Chucky around the store. Unfortunately, we lost contact for a couple years until he reemerged during several of my Lifetime episodes as Chuck E. Cheese Live. His brother Will told me how he would excuse himself from dinner early to come watch the show. Jaydan and myself became close through our passion of mascotting, specifically assisting Chuck E. Cheese. He would message me all the time asking questions about how to perform and advice. He looked up to me, and it was an amazing feeling being able to inspire someone to be a performer. When he got the job at the Grapevine Chuck E. Cheese, I was very excited for him. His dreams as a performer were about to come true. Around the same time that he got the job, he was diagnosed with cancer. When I found out about this, I was in total shock, as most of us were. I had received a message from a friend of mine who had told me about it, and I was in complete and total shock about it. I worried a lot about him, but that didn't stop him from living his dreams, and he kept on smiling through it all. We began to hang out here and there and enjoyed some good times with fun memories. After some major changes in my life, me and Jaydan's brotherhood began to grow. We made a special tradition that every Monday after work, if he was available and in town, we would go to a Chuck E. Cheese, eat some pizza, and enjoy a good time. We went to the Arlington, Louisville, and Grapevine Chuck E. Cheese the most, and always had fun watching the animatronic shows and singing along to the songs we know and love. We would share stories and talk about everything. He was always a great listener, always trying to help me out or reassure me that things would get better even when they were at their hardest. He taught me how to keep my head up and keep my head held high and be strong inside. I loved having the honor of performing as Chucky's assistant for his last birthday here on Earth and celebrating good times with him. Jaydan continued to become a bigger part of my life as the months progressed. We hung out all the time. We talked all the time. We shared so many great memories together. We shared so many good laughs and so many great memories together. So many. Also, when I was doing my other show, Matt the Franchise Live, he became a member of my team. He became one of my co-hosts for the show, and we actually had more plans to have him on future episodes. But unfortunately, those plans have changed. I also enjoyed helping him get his YouTube channel up and running. I also had the honor of being his first subscriber on his channel. When he finally got his channel going, when we started hanging out on Mondays, I would help him out by taking him to locations and helping him film stuff. And of course, he would help me film stuff as well when I needed help filming Chucky when I was in the restroom. And you know, when he went to the hospital for the last time, that was probably one of the hardest days of my life. I was really worried about him, and I was worried about his well-being. I was scared for him, and I was, I'm sure I was just like everybody else, I was scared. I just kept praying for him and hoping that everything would eventually get better. I remember seeing him on his last day. I also had made a promise to him, his mom, that I would surprise him with Chucky coming to visit him at the hospital. And luckily, on January 15th, I was able to make that a reality. Despite him being unconscious, I had Chucky come visit him in the hospital. And unfortunately, there's only one picture from that event, and it's the one you've seen on Instagram. And I also had the honor of being with Jaydan when he took his last breath on earth and his first breath into eternal life. Jaydan, I know you're watching this, buddy. I just want to say thank you for everything. You are an amazing friend. You are a talent beyond talents. You're an amazing performer. I will miss you. I'll miss all the great times that we shared together. All the laughs, all the good times, all the smiles, all the memories. I have a lot of them on video, but more importantly, I have them all right here in my heart, my friend. Jaydan, I love you, buddy. And I miss you. You're my best friend. You're my brother. I will cherish every memory that we shared together. And I hope you do too. Not a day's gone by that I don't think about you. It doesn't bring a smile to my face. Jaydan, I love you. And I miss you, my friend. And this is not goodbye. This is definitely see you again soon. I love you.